स्पोर्ट्स से जुड़ी किसी भी छोटी या बड़ी अपडेट के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें स्पोर्ट्स तक और साथ ही किसी भी नोटिफिकेशन को पाने के लिए बेल आइकन को दबाना ना भूलें।
I think you always remember World Cup games regardless of who it's against, and I don't think you can put any more importance on one game over another in terms of your country's rivalries or anything, particularly when there's 2 points on the line in such a tightly contested table there. So it's going to be exciting, it's going to be big, no doubt, but at the end of the day, it's still 2 points up for grabs regardless of who you're playing.
The switch back into international cricket when you're coming up against guys that you'll have got to know pretty well at domestic level.
Yeah, I think that's a great thing about it. I think if you look at England's record over the last couple of years, I think I read something the other day that they haven't lost back-to-back ODIs in England for quite some time. So, and if you look at their trend, they tend to bounce back and go ultra aggressive as well. So we're ready for that. We're expecting them to come out ultra hard and take the game on, which has been one of their main traits over the last couple of years in particular. So we've focused more about what we're doing well and what we can improve in our game. Something like that. So I think that's opened up everyone's eyes to 99% of people that you play with. We're going in with a lot of confidence, no doubt. We've been playing some really good cricket and building up to I think where our level is, to play really consistent international cricket on the big stage. And I think when you get into a situation where the crunch comes, it's going to be the team that holds their nerve. I think if you look at every team, you look down the list and you pick out 8 or 9 match winners in every team, and then you've got guys that are so integral to that part, and they make up the 11. So I look at our side and see a lot of match winners. I look at England, India, Pakistan, New Zealand, West Indies. Like everyone has match winners and guys who can, on their day, blow a game apart. So it's about the team that holds their nerve the longest. International mode, no doubt. It's a game representing your country. There's a lot of pride on the line. There's a couple of points. Yeah, James played really well in the warm-up game against us and got 60-odd down at Southampton. He's proved to be a class top-order player in his own right. So you can never underestimate anyone in any opposition, and we've done our due diligence on him as we have with every other player. So it'd be really naive to overlook someone of his quality, because you just leave yourself short and you leave yourself open to making some mistakes there. But I think Jason's been a huge part of their planning and a huge part of their success over the last couple of years as well. So he obviously plays a high tempo and high risk game, which when it comes off is super influential on the game, I think. As a youngster into international cricket, their game changes dramatically over a period of time. So you always have to be adapting, and that's what's a great thing about. Over the World Cup's history, I think Australia have had that great record of peaking at the right time of the tournament. And I think when you look back to the '99 World Cup, Australia were on wood for a lot of that tournament and played their best cricket under real pressure. And the senior players stood up when it was counted, and I think that's a great learning for everyone. And the fact that we've got 6 guys in our squad who were a part of the 2015 World Cup win is really valuable. We've also got Ricky Ponting with us, Brad Haddin with us as coaching staff who have won World Cups and multiple World Cups as well. So just to be able to share that experience of what you might feel when you walk out into the middle in a knockout game or a high pressure game, England and Australia at Lords, it doesn't get much bigger than that. It's going to be a great day, great spectacle, great to be a part of. A coffee or dinner or a beer, whatever it might be. I think you're all, as cricketers, we're all nuffies at the end of the day. Whatever the public do, you're not going to change it. Whether someone comes out and says do or don't, I think it's just gonna happen regardless anyway. And it hasn't affected our boys one bit. I can honestly say that. If anything, it's given them a bit more motivation. It doesn't. As a player, you don't tend to hear a hell of a lot of stuff from the fans. You hear noise at times, but you don't hear specifics. So I'm sure that's the last thing from Steve or Davey's mind when they're walking out to bat. If a handful of people or a whole stadium are booing them, it doesn't make any difference to how hard they watch the ball or how hard they doubt themselves or anything like that. I think it's a bit of white noise, to be fair.
Thanks, everyone.
Cheers, guys.